Hey, what's going on, gamers? This is Doctor Redstone signing into another episode on the channel. In today's episode, we're going to be doing something a little bit different. Now, I tried to record this a handful of times, and it gets harder and harder kind of each time. I don't know. We went on a big run. Big shout out to everybody that I ran with and everything like that. Definitely had a good time over on the global server. But my attention that I want to bring to is what happened more or less over on the iOS EU server. And this video right here is for Sean, aka Muscles. I just want to give a big shout out to you, man. I did have an opportunity to take a brief moment and just kind of talk and connect a little bit with him and stuff like that. It sounds like his time's short, and so I didn't want to take up too much of his time because I know how valuable that is and how valuable that can be. But again, I just want to give a big quick shout out to everybody that I ran with. It was awesome meeting you guys and everything like that. But more or less, this video is about Sean. And yeah, like I said, I did have an opportunity to kind of talk with him. You guys know that I gave Barbarians a big shout out to those guys. And I've gotten to meet most of them through the comment section, most of them through the Line app and everything like that. And so yeah, they I've been seeing what they're doing and seeing what's going on, and I always try and stay tuned with anything Knights and Dragons related. And then I seen a lot of this for Sean stuff. I seen a lot of people over there doing some big things, just completely crushing it in the raid. I seen a couple guilds, a couple guilds you guys can see right there. All the love and support for Sean. And so for me, what I was interested in is I want to know who this person was. I just wanted to know, what was going on and stuff like that. So I reached out to a couple different people, and thank you for everybody getting back to me. Jinx said he was a great guy. And one thing that he told me, it is sad to see him go like this. He fought off cancer before, but this time, unfortunately, it's a little bit different. Stein let me know that about 1.5 to 2 years ago, he had an operation in his neck area where they found a tumor. And as you can imagine, that was pretty dangerous, and there wasn't 100% chance of success, but somehow, doctors were able to get it all taken care of and remove it, and that's just something else. At that point, what do? You look at leaving the game that you love and leaving the community of people that you love and everything like that. And for just that in itself is so very hard and difficult to do, This one right here definitely may. I remember not so long ago he was talking about retiring from the game, but the amount of people messaging him made him want to stick around. I mean, that just shows the level of commitment to the community. I mean, part of one reason why I still do this is because of all you guys, and just to see everybody kind of come together for Sean, for Muscles, or aka Muscles, it's awesome. Just that love and support and everything like that. And just a short amount of time, that I got to know him, we sent a couple messages back and forth, it was 5 minutes long or something like that, nothing too crazy. But I just understand, just knowing him and talking with him for that brief moment, how much he's going to be missed and how special of a person that he was, or special of a person that he is. And just, I don't know, it just blows my mind. I just hope that everybody realizes that time is short. The one thing everybody has in this world is in common is that we're all going to die, but memories will last forever. That's the only thing that we have in this world. And so this video here is for Sean, and just a couple different memories that I do want to talk about. And I got a couple memories from a couple different people, and just really touched me. Lovely touch mate. Sean is a brilliant guy. He's always been a great friend, cared about everyone, and never puts his issues before anyone else's. He's ridiculously strong for all the shit that he's been through. We always have a voice call at least once a week, and over the last month, he would get together with the people that he played with and get in contact with the people that he played with, and just kind of had a good time, even though knowing that, tomorrow is not promised for him, he enjoys and takes the most and lives the most out of each day. Stein says, Sean's genuinely gives me a good laugh when he needed it. If I think about him, it reminds me of all the laughs / pranks and jokes that they've done together. He's the type of person to catch a bullet for somebody without seconding that. He wants the best for everyone, even if it means that he has to suffer the most. He's kind-hearted and has no intention on hurting anybody, and wants to live life as simple as possible with his friends. his jokes and his practicality is really what makes him unique. And Stein said that he wouldn't want him any different way. You know, and that's one thing that I just want to say to each one of you guys. You know, there's a lot of us out here that's going through our own battles and fighting our own fights. And, you know, the people that you have around you, the people that you surround yourself with, you know, that's what it matters. That's what makes you who you are today. You know, and just Sean, just an amazing person. And I could just tell in that short amount of time, you know, how big his heart was and how much he cares and how much that he loves everybody. You know, and the people that he touches and the people that he talks to, how much of an influence that he has on those people. You know, and it's sad to see somebody of that nature, you know, go, in my opinion, too early or too young. And, you know, this is a subject that's really hard for me to talk about. You know, Sean, I give you props, man. I'm praying for you, and I'm praying for your family, and I'm praying for your friends. Because not too long ago, you know, the C word, cancer, came into my family, and that's a difficult pill to swallow. You know, Snipes says Sean is a special person. He's kind and funny, as the most amazing person to be around. He's had a rough life with a lot of things taken away. He was a top rugby player in Scotland until he got hurt. Then more recently, about a year ago, they found a tumor in his neck. It was a risky surgery, but luckily he came out of it okay. You know, it's tough when you go through something like that, and I don't know if that made him the person that he is today, but I know for a simple fact that your heart never changes. Your heart remains the same. You know, if you love people and you care for people, that's always going to show. And that was always, you know, Sean's intention, is to make the most out of the situation that you have. You know, and he goes on and talks about stories about private calls for hours and hours on end. Just talking, having a good time. There was a call that lasted 6 hours. Eventually he would end up playing Xbox together, and they would have the funniest experiences that he's ever had. One time playing for New Year's, he was drunk as hell and just tell he was a good person, purpose in life, and was just to let go and have fun and try to make everyone around him have fun. It's just people like that is what makes this world special. People that are unique like that is what makes this world different. And it's tough to, you know, to hold on to those things. But like I was saying earlier, you know, just like everybody in this world, we're all going to die one day. We are. It's inevitable. Nobody defeats death. But the simple fact is those memories will last forever. There's a song by Macklemore that always, you know, is close, that I keep close to my heart, you know, just because with my mother-in-law passing and stuff, I mean, it's still hard for me. You know, making this video was difficult. You know, at church last night it was difficult. I just cried and weep for her, and it was tough. But you know, they say that people die twice. The first time is when you're buried in the grave, and the second is when you're buried in the grave, and the second is the last time someone says your name. And with this video, I just hope that it never dies. This video will never come off the channel, because Sean, aka Muscles, forever, you're gonna live here, man. You're gonna live with us. You're gonna live with us in all of our memories. And I know that this is nothing special, man. And I just appreciate all the things that you've done for this community. It's the same kind of reasons why I do it for this community. Gaze was talking about you in a post. An incredible event for an incredible person. You are one of the small handful of people in this game that could have united this amount of people, which was a lot of people. It's been an absolute pleasure to have played with the game with you, Sean, and the turnout we've had proves that everyone has come in the contact with you feels the same. It's something else when you can get a group of that magnitude of people together, you know. And just, Sean, I just want to say thank you, man, for everything that you've done and everything that you're going to continue to do. It's just, I don't know, man. Words can't really describe it, but I know the type of person you are just from the small amount of time that we had together. And you'll live forever, man. You'll live forever. Again, man, I'm just praying for you and praying for your family and praying for your friends. And like I said, we die twice. The first time when we enter the grave, and the second time, the last time somebody mentions our name. Let's mention your name forever.
Step to